morning, everybody. Welcome to our third annual Cherry Blossom Festival. We're very happy that we have a number of invited guests here this morning, which I'll introduce. Some of them will have some comments and proclamations for us. We have our City Council member, Mike Posey, State Assemblyman Matthew Harper, and Elizabeth, his wife, is here. Consul General Henry Horanacci and his wife, Sabine. Orange County Board of Supervisors Vice Chair, Michelle Steele. Representative from State Senator Janet Nguyen's office, Jackie On. Japan America Society of Southern California President Douglas Erber. Sister City Association of Santa Monica, Mr. Ian Arleroth. Sister City Association of the Torrance, Representative Werner Willingbach. Sister City Association of Long Beach, Mrs. Yoko Pavas. Sister City Association of Newport Beach, Mrs. Cherry Penn Myers and Marlene Woodworth. Visiting from Anjo, City Citizens, Mrs. Ryoko Noba and Mrs. Miko Yamamoto. Young Ambassador Groups, Logan Tawarowski, Amari Yeager, Alan Sass-Yoshi, and Andy Oliver. Chaperone Ryan Herberton. That was 2015. 2016 group is Cameron Franklin, Tamari Doug, Spencer Hill, and Kevin Proctor. Chaperone Kelly Symes. And then, of course, if you can't see them in the background, is the Edison High School baseball team. They will be heading to Japan shortly to play baseball and have a lot of fun there. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce our City Councilman, Mike Posey, for some opening remarks. Mike?
Yo, Coastal Huntington Beach. Watashi wa Mike Posey. Welcome to Huntington Beach. My name is Mike Posey, and I serve this city with honor and privilege as a member of your City Council. Thank you, Don, for your kind introduction. As you know, Don MacAllister, while serving as Mayor Pro Tem in 1982, along with then Mayor Bob Mandick, signed the proclamation forging the Sister City Alliance with Anjo, Japan. Huntington Beach has Japanese roots dating back to when Wintersburg was founded right here in Huntington Beach by Japanese American pioneers. To learn more about Wintersburg, please visit their booth and speak with our own local Wintersburg expert, Mary Urashima. Mary has written a book about the history of Wintersburg and the significant contributions made by Japanese pioneers. Sister City programs are founded in part to promote cross-cultural and commercial ties. Our Sister City agreement with Anjo certainly defines this objective, especially today with the Japanese community showing the cultural significance of the Cherry Blossom Festival. What better way to celebrate than today, the first day of spring, right here in our own Central Park. The cherry blossom, and I know Don has made some comments before, the cherry blossom in Japanese, known as the sakura, symbolizes clouds. And in Wikipedia, I'll read verbatim. The transience of blossoms, the exquisite beauty and volatility has often been associated with mortality and graceful and readily acceptance of destiny and karma. For this reason, cherry blossoms are richly symbolic and been often utilized in Japanese art, manga, anime, and film, as well as tattoo art, and musical performance for ambient effect. There is at least one popular folk song originally meant for the shakuhachi, which is the bamboo flute, titled Sakura, and several pop songs. The flower is also represented in all manner of consumer goods in Japan. Throughout the day, we'll learn more about the significance of the Cherry Blossom Festival via the following speakers and events. We know that the cherry blossom has significance and deep meaning to the Japanese community, and today, by extension, to us too right here in Huntington Beach. Thank you. Domo arigato.
Try to move the mic over here so it doesn't play with the speaker so much. Right, this time it's my pleasure to introduce the Honorable Consul Harry Harnachi.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm Harry Harnachi, the Consul General of Japan in Los Angeles. And I'm really it's great pleasure to join you at this third annual Cherry Blossom Festival of Huntington Beach, and this is my second. And I'm really impressed that this Cherry Blossom Festival started by high school students who try to keep the memory of the city of Anzho. And then the last year I was amazed, and this year I felt that it's more powered up, and many people are joining, and thank you very much for that. And many people said about the cherry blossom is very important to Japanese people, because it matches with the academic year. Academic year of Japan starts in April. So the new start or the joining the company and seeing new friends always overlaps with the image of the cherry blossom. And so also if it starts in March, that the graduation together. And then it's so important that it's a national evening news that which city opened the cherry blossom today. And I checked in Nagoya, it started blooming yesterday. So it's getting earlier and earlier because of the global warming, and together with the Huntington Beach too. And then so the Anzho city must be close to Nagoya, so that I think that the Anzho city already started yesterday. And then just 1 week, and but Japan is such a long country to the northern side, so in May you can still enjoy cherry blossoms in the northern part of Japan, Hokkaido. So if you'd like to see the real cherry blossom in Japan, so please visit now and planning. And then I really thank you, the city and the people of the Huntington Beach, to have this festival and to keep the friendship with Anzho City, and to show the Japanese culture, taiko and dance and so on. And the leaders and also staff and sponsors, volunteers, without your effort that we could not have this occasion tonight at this time. So thank you very much. I wish the great success of the Cherry Blossom Festival this year. Thank you.
Our very own Supervisor and Vice Chair of the Board of Supervisors, Michelle Steele.
Good morning, everyone. Ohayo gozaimasu. You know what? This is first time I've been invited. I was actually educated in Japan. I went to junior high and high school, and then Nihon Joshidai 1年間だけですけど. So, I speak Japanese as my second language. I am so grateful that Mr. Nakabayashi that invited me today. I'm having so much fun, and I'm gonna just enjoy my takoyaki and okonomiyaki, and these are all favorite food. I just want to say one thing for the kids. You know what? I'm Korean American, and I was raised in Korea for grammar school, and then I went to Japan for junior high and high school. This experience that going to Japan is so important, and you're going to remember that for a long time. So just enjoy it and have fun, because every time you go to Japan, you're going to be a great fan of Japan, and I know. So enjoy it, and I'm going to enjoy it today, but I brought two proclamations. One is for Mr. Nakabayashi. You're doing a great job, and thank you. So you're going to invite me next year again, so I brought your proclamation right here. And then I brought another one is for Huntington Beach Sister City Association. I don't know who's going to get this. I think you're going to get that too. Enjoy it today.
Then I'll introduce the the representative from State Senator Janet Nguyen's office, Jacqueline Vaughn. Jacqueline?
Good morning. On behalf of Senator Janet Nguyen, it is an honor to be here with you today to celebrate the 3rd Annual Cherry Blossom Festival. On behalf of Senator Janet Nguyen, I thank you for sharing this opportunity of appreciation and exchange of Japanese culture of City Anjo with the community of Huntington Beach. On behalf of Senator Janet Nguyen, I would like to present to you the State of California Senate Certificate of Recognition. And I do have two as well. I have one for the Sister City Association and also for the committee of the Cherry Festival. Thank you very much for having us.
You're steady there, Jay. You're steady there. You're steady.
And one of our very own and former mayor, Assemblyman Matthew Harper. Come on forward.
Can I please call the Anzavino family up? Now I remember, this is, I've attended all three, and please come on right over here, the Cherry Blossom Festival, and I've seen it go from being an idea and a dream to the first one. I mean, for something to go off so well the very first time was absolutely amazing, and that was my year as Mayor Pro Tem for the city. And being here and seeing it pulled off, being able to take advantage of this beautiful venue of Huntington Central Park, just down the hill from the library, was just absolutely amazing. And then to see it even improve each year has been absolutely a treasure for the city of Huntington Beach, for the Japanese American community in Huntington Beach, but more important, for everybody else in the city and our region to be able to appreciate Japanese culture in such a positive and friendly way. Thank you to the entire Anzavino family in honor of the work that you've done to establish this Cherry Blossom Festival.
Thank you guys all for coming. I just want to say thank you, and Natalie and I started this because she had such an amazing experience as a student on her student exchange to Anjo. I also got that opportunity when I was 18 years old, and 3 of the women that I went on exchange with to Osaka, Japan are here today. And so I just want to say that this is an experience that can follow you your whole life. And if you are a student or you're a parent who would like to participate in this program, we've got lots of information up at the booth, at our information booth. Sign up and we can get you information about becoming part of our Sister City Student Exchange program. Thank you.
And the next group I'd like to bring are some folks that are very special to me. If my wife could bring up Ryoko and Miko, please come on up. And Frank, if you can join us up here as well, or at least help them up. So as Don said, before I was in the state legislature, elected just 2 years ago as the mayor for the city of Huntington Beach, and it was truly an honor to be a mayor of this beautiful city. And one thing, especially after the Japanese Cherry Blossom Festival was established, my wife Elizabeth and I, we said, we are definitely going to visit our sister city of Anjo, Japan. And we had a lovely trip. which included visiting Kyoto as well as several days in Tokyo. My wife and I also enjoyed Tokyo Disney Sea, but the most educational, the most worthwhile part of the trip was visiting our sister city. So please step forward. Ryoko and the folks involved with the Sister City Association on both the Huntington Beach as well as the Japan side made our visit to Japan absolutely educational. All the things that I asked for were included, and all the things that they thought were important for me to be able to understand and learn more about Japan were included. We visited City Hall. We talked. I got to sit and have lunch with the mayor. We got to go to the city council chambers and see how city government operates in Anjo, Japan, which is a city very similar size to Huntington Beach, which is near Nagoya. I even got to be able to get a baseball jersey from the local Dragons baseball team. So unfortunately, it wasn't baseball season. I would have loved to have seen, but we did get to be able to see the fire department, the school with all the school kids and the teaching going on. Even got to see one of the classes where they were teaching English to the students in Japan. And then there was something very special to me, not special to everybody, but at the time I was working full-time at the landfill department for Orange County, OC Waste and Recycling. So I even got to see the trash and recycling center and how they are good stewards of the environment in Japan. So on behalf of myself and the California State Assembly, thank you very much, Ryoko Nobata, for your help, and for the sister city and to both organizations, thank you very much for facilitating my trip to be able to extend friendship with Anjo, Japan. We're going to move that. So again, thank you very much, and I encourage everyone who hasn't, please at some time in your life visit Japan.
For the man who made it all happen, our president, Mr. Frank Nakabachi, would you please come forward with your closing remarks? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dan. This is the third Cherry Blossom Festival, and I really appreciate all your participation. At the same time, on behalf of Sister City Association, I'd like to present token gift of appreciation to those VIPs that gave us such a wonderful speeches. First, I'd like to present to once again, this is one of the best opportunities to introduce wonderful Japanese culture together with all citizens. And on behalf of Sister City Association, I sincerely appreciate your joining with us and also give us such a wonderful speeches and a gift of certificate. Thank you very much. Please enjoy.